Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Ray Luna. For today's reading, we're going to be looking into the energy and themes surrounding you in love for February 2023. For the piles here, for group number 1, we have Selenite. For group number 2, we have clear quartz. For group number 3, we have white agate. And for group number 4, we have moonstone. So when you have decided on a pile, head to the description and click on the correlating timestamp to receive your reading. And if you like this reading, consider subscribing and liking the video. I also will be having a career in money video for February 2023, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. Welcome to your reading, group number 1. With your cards here, we have 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So the first thing I see for you guys in February 2023 for love is there is some energy here where your love relationships could be challenging, or they need some sacrifice, they need some compromise between you and your partner. But I also see here, for those of you not in a relationship, some of you guys might have recently become single and have walked away from a relationship, and you are starting to carry on this energy of walking away from relationships that are not working for you. Maybe there are relationships that are asking you to compromise too much, like you're the only one that's sacrificing, you are the only one that's doing things to make relationships work, and you're walking away from that, and you're moving towards a relationship, if you're single, where you do not have to do that anymore. And for those of you guys who currently are in a relationship, I see you guys talking to your partner you're currently with and trying to work through that and explaining that situation to your partner. And the choice will be yours, whether or not you stay with this person, depending on the relationship, of course. This is a general reading, so that's going to be different for all of you guys. But I see this energy ending because you're ending that. You're walking away from having to sacrifice too much of yourself for no reason, or, just to be not treated well. You're done with that. But I see here with the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Wands, an energy and love that's existing for you guys is having more abundance, having more personal joy, personal growth of your resources. I also see here that some of you guys could be entering a new relationship with someone who is represented by the King of Wands. So this person's very energetic, passionate. They're mirroring the qualities of the King of Wands card. Someone who wants to take care of you. This person is generous with their time, energy, their ability to show you more. This person wants to do a lot for you, who's coming in. So I think for some of you guys, if you are single, you're going into this relationship or potentially meeting someone in February who this person. And for those of you guys currently in one, I feel like your partner, if they're understanding with what you are telling them about having to compromise too much, they could potentially try to become more like the King of Wands and try to take care of you more. So this is really good energy here, but I'm going to put down some more cards and get more insight for you guys. Okay, and with these cards here, we have Firm Foundation, Crown Chakra, Temptation, Wisdom, and then we have Luck and Happiness. So I feel that for those of you guys, I feel like a lot of people watching this reading will be single or have left a relationship recently. So I'm just going to read it this way, but take the message as it resonates for your individual situation. I feel like a lot of you guys are setting up a solid foundation for yourself, so you're not going to get stuck or hurt in these relationships where you're expected to do all the work and the other person's just not caring or putting in enough effort. So I feel like this is in line with your higher self. Like, you guys are meant to go on this path. You're meant to level up in this way. And there is a lot of abundance happening because of this choice you're going to make, this energy you're going into. With the 10 of Pentacles, I see that for you guys, like having more abundance for yourself. And this isn't just like a material abundance, it's a love, social abundance. Like you're going to get more of what you want in a relationship. You're going to find someone who's actually trying to take care of you and provide for you and make sure they're doing enough in the relationship. Like you're choosing what you want now. So I just want you guys, that's a very positive thing here I'm seeing. So I don't want you guys to worry if you currently are worrying or you're single. There is good energy coming your way because of what you guys are working through spiritually with that crown chakra card. I also see here with temptation and wisdom, these are two cards that are very interesting because temptation relates to the devil and wisdom relates to the Hierophant and the traditional tarot deck. So you have the devil and the Hierophant. So I see this as like you are learning from past relationships, past situations. Someone might seem to change or want to change, but it's not likely they're going to. And like I said, take this as it resonates with your situation, because if you're in a relationship, I can see some of these people changing. But for a few of you guys, I see there's an energy here where there's someone you know from your higher self that they're not going to change, but you may be tempted to go back to that or think, this person is going to change when, you intuitively are picking up they're not. So if this is your situation, this is saying you're going to learn how to walk away from this and have better things, have more happiness, more luck, have experiences where you're going to meet other people who actually fulfill that for you. So do not be tempted to go back. Do not be tempted if you're intuitively being called to do this action. Don't feel that you have to revert back to bad habits or revert back to bad situations when you are someone who has done the work and the other person hasn't. That's not your responsibility. That's that other person's responsibility. So what I see here for those of you guys, if you're single, you're going to have luck meeting someone who's going to make you happy. You're going to have someone who resonates with you, like having the same experiences, having the same wants and needs, having the same interests. And I feel like you guys are going to meet someone where you're going to forget about this past person or this past situation, and you're going to feel that your needs are being fulfilled. So that was your reading, group number 1. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like this reading, consider subscribing and liking the video. And I hope to see you guys in another one. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. For your cards, we have 10 of Wands, the Hermit, 4 of Wands, and 6 of Cups. So for February love messages for you guys, I'm picking up on there is some work you are going to have to do with yourself or by yourself here. Maybe you guys are wanting to withdraw from people. And this is true whether or not you are single or in a relationship. If you guys are in a relationship, it could just be you and your partner both needing time separately to understand what you want from a relationship, what your goals in the relationship are, what your needs are, how you guys are going to achieve that. So this isn't like a breakup if you are in a relationship. This is just a kind of a cycle that you're going through where you guys are going to spend time apart and understand your individual needs. So collectively together, you can move forward in a way that's more healthy. But for those of you guys who are single, I feel like, I know some people don't like to hear this message, take it as it resonates, but I feel that you guys are going to probably stay single in February. I feel like you guys are trying to get your own stuff together. You're trying to focus on yourself, your own spiritual growth. That doesn't mean you can't be working on manifesting someone in the future. You can be doing that work in February, but you guys are really trying to focus on yourself and make yourself feel better. You're trying to take yourself out of the darkness and into the light so things can be happy again for you and relationships. So some of you guys could be sick of the dating scene or sick of meeting people who just are not it, for lack of a better term. So, this is also saying not to be scared if you're single. Like, it's okay to be single. I feel like there's society pressure on people to always be in a relationship or it's like there's considered something wrong with you. That's not true. This is saying, like, from the universe, if you feel like you should be single right now and focus on yourself, do that. It's okay. If people say that's selfish, well, that's their problem, not yours. Like, work on yourself here. And if you're in a relationship, do the work so both of you guys can be happy and get to that next level. But I see for you guys in a relationship, after this period is over, you can return to a happier time in your relationship and even get married or buy a house together with the Four of Wands. That is always talking about a return to like a happy home, a happy family, celebrations, weddings, ceremonies. So I feel like for some of you guys, you're definitely going to get married after this time is over. And the relationship's going to be much more sweeter and happier as you guys clear out both of your inner clutter and you know what you want after. And for those of you that are single, after this period of being alone and working on yourself, I feel there is a potential for you to find happiness. And whether that's you choosing to be single and having your own house, your own relationship with yourself, your own happiness, maybe like transforming the thoughts you had from childhood about what your adult relationships were supposed to be like. It's your choice on what you want to do. But if you're single, you're going to be happy. But I feel like some of you guys are going to have a relationship that is what you have wanted since your childhood. It's like your dream woman, dream man type of thing. Like, you're going to have someone who really aligns with you, but you just need to take time to not worry about what other people want and focus on yourself. So I'm going to put down some more cards for you guys and see what comes up. Okay, and with these cards here, we have Choose Wisely, Rejoice in Celebration, Recognition and Reward, and Love Begins. And then we have Tranquility and Bravery. So for you guys here, with the Choose Wisely card, I feel like you guys are taking your time in February. Once again, with that like hermit energy, you're trying to take your time. So when you are ready to have a relationship, or if you're just choosing to be single and you don't care about that, you're doing this so if someone does come along, you have high standards and you want them to be met. You're not defaulting on that. And if someone comes along, you want to have the right choice, the right people. You don't want to, I don't know, I feel like there's like a past thing here where it's like you had to deal with people, or you might have been pressured to be in relationships you didn't want 100%. And this is like you are learning from that you can choose who you want, and that's what you're doing. But it's like there could be that social pressure or people judging you. So I want to tell you guys, like, the universe having this card appear here, that is just encouraging you to do what you're feeling called to do. They're not wanting you to just, listen to these other people. Take your time with it. That's like the best thing you can do for yourself if that is what you are feeling. And Rejoice in Celebration, Recognition and Reward here. I feel like you guys are just going to enjoy this time while you're single. You're going to enjoy this time while you're having a break from your partner. Like, if you guys are spending time apart to, understand what you guys both want separately, you guys are going to enjoy this and you're going to get a reward from it. There is something better for those of you who are single. And for those of you in a relationship, I can see this relationship really benefiting from this time where you're just both in your own zen. You're both doing your own thing, and it will end in a happy reunion with you guys, and Love Begins. Sorry for those of you in a relationship, but I'm getting a lot of messages for single people. But with Love Begins, there's definitely a new relationship that is fulfilling for you guys who are choosing to be single, who are single right now. Don't let your past experiences make you think that what you want is not possible. There is always a chance for you to meet someone who is decent, who is kind, who is going to give you what you want. With Love Begins, that means new opportunities in love, new people you can meet. So just don't feel hopeless. There is always hope here, right? And with Tranquility and Bravery, like, you're enjoying the peace and you're being brave in face of what people think. And this is also true for those of you having a moment where you and your partner are doing your own thing. Some of you guys might be judged too by doing that, by people being like, oh, are they going to break up? or, like people gossiping about you. So just ignore that. Whatever your situation is, ignore these people. Enjoy the peace the universe is giving you guys, single or in a relationship. This is meant for you to recover and have a much more fruitful time and love later on. So that was your reading, group number 2. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like this reading, consider subscribing and liking the video. I would really appreciate that, and I hope to see you guys in another reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. For your cards here, we have Ace of Wands, 10 of Cups, Temperance, and the Devil. So what I see for you guys for your February love messages here is that you guys are going to experience a new spark in your love relationships. You're going to have more excitement. There's more flirtation here. There is just more things here that are like creative. So I can see you guys maybe going on dates with your partner, or if you're single, potential future partners. You could be going on dates you haven't went on before. So maybe going to locations that are new, doing more exciting activities. So an example could be like zip lining, something like that. Not that you have to do that in particular, like just doing something that might be something you're not used to, or it's very like different. It's not just a typical like dinner date. I feel like you guys are going to be experiencing stuff like that. I also feel here that you guys are going to be experiencing a point in your relationship, or in this new relationship that's coming your way. You are going to be experiencing something that is slow and steady pace, not a rush. So you and this person you're going to be meeting, if you're single, this relationship will take its time to grow. It will be exciting, it will be fun, but no one is going to be pressuring each other to do more fast-paced speed of a relationship. This is something where you're both going to be comfortable. You're both going to know what you want. You're going to know your boundaries. Like, it's just a very easy going, flowing type of relationship. It feels very relaxed. I feel that if you are in a relationship already, you could be entering a period of the relationship that's more like this. Like, you guys are just going to be spending more time just having fun, like traveling, going on dates. Like, you're not really going to have this pressure. You're just going to enjoy your lives and, have a good time doing it, not worrying about anything. Even if there is things to worry about, you guys are going to be really focused on having a healthy balance where you just feel, you're just experiencing love, the joy in life. That's what I feel here. And for some of you guys with Temperance and the Devil, I feel that if this is you're single and you're looking for someone, I feel that this person or yourself could have had previous issues with maybe substance use or addiction, some type of bad behavior or habit that harmed themselves, or if this is you, like harmed yourself. I can't tell if it's either you or this other person or both, but I feel like this person, it's going to surprise you if it's them, because they have grown a lot and you would have never known. And I think this person, something I'm picking up, they either do work to help people who have this issue as well. So I feel like you're going to notice this person's very compassionate. If you're single, you're going to notice this person cares a lot about other people and improving their lives, because you're going to see like they also improve their life, getting over this habit or issue. So that's something to look out for with this person. And if you guys are in a relationship here, I feel like you're not going to be chained by past issues that have occurred in the relationship. It's kind of like a new slate. There's a new balance here with the Temperance card. You're not being held back by the issues you had. I feel like there's a fresh sense here, like everything's new. Either which way, if you're single or in a relationship, there's just a lot of new experience here, a lot of new freshness, and not being held back by past fears or bad behaviors, bad motives. Like everything here is like really, I don't know what the word for it is. Like, it's just being free, I would say. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you guys and get more insights into this reading. Okay, and with these cards here, we have positive movement forward, victory and success, power, authority, persistence and gratitude. So, yeah, with positive movement forward, victory, and success, I feel like your love life in February 2023 is going to be very fulfilling for you. You're going to be moving into the direction that you want. I see these relationships going your way, single or in a relationship. I feel like there's going to be a lot of your goals met. Like if you want to travel with this person, that's definitely going to happen. Some of you guys might even, I think it's called like jet skiing, where you're on the water with the skis and someone is pulling you with the boat. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I can't think of the name, but some of you guys could be doing that, doing something on the water, kayaking, I'm thinking of. But I feel like you guys are really just going to have a lot of fun moments in February where you feel like things are going my way and you're just going to enjoy, every moment of it. You're just going to enjoy it and live that experience without worrying. With power and authority, I feel like a lot of what is going to be happening in your love relationships is they're going to be going your way. Like, I know I already said that, but I mean, like, this is going your way. Like, you're going to have more of a say on what you guys are going to do. You're going to have more of a say on what you feel comfortable in the relationship. And this other person, your partner or potential partner, is going to be listening to you more. I feel like you're going to feel empowered in this relationship or soon to be a relationship. You're going to feel supported. And it's like your choices are actually being listened to. And you feel comfortable that you have this power and you're someone like your choices in the relationship, you're not being overbearing. You're just doing what makes you feel comfortable and the other person's going to listen to that. So that's really nice here. It feels really like hugs, support, warm, fuzzy feeling. That's what I feel here. And with persistence and gratitude, I think maybe you guys had to be persistent a lot in love. When finding someone, or if you're in a relationship, you could be characterized by being persistent, like trying to motivate the person you're with. For some reason, I picked that up. So I feel like your persistence is going to pay off in February with all these fun events and this fun energy I'm picking up. I also feel like you guys have gratitude appearing because you're going to feel so grateful for everything that's happening to you with love. This is a love reading, so I'm not reading other stuff, but I feel like even if other stuff is not working out for you, like you're just going to be so happy that your love life is doing decent and you have someone you feel comfortable with and, things are kind of smooth sailing. That's what I feel for you guys in February 2023. So that was your reading, group number 3. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about this reading in the comments. If you did like it, consider subscribing and liking the video. And I hope to see you guys in another video. Bye. Hello, group number 4. Welcome to your reading. With your cards here, we have the Moon, 2 of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. So what I see here for your love messages for February is that whether or not you're in a relationship, I feel with the Moon and the 2 of Wands, there is worry about your love relationships or your love life or how this relationship's going to go. If you're not in a relationship, you're worrying about if what you want in a relationship is achievable, if you can get what you want, or you're maybe worrying about just love in general, your love relationships. Maybe some of you guys are feeling insecure with the 4 of Pentacles appearing. Whether, like I said, whether or not you're in a relationship, this applies to either or. You could be worrying about how people are perceiving you. You could be worried about the state of your relationship or your lack of one. But this, for me here, it feels like this is just a worry. I want to assure you guys, if you're feeling worried about love or your love life in February, that this just seems to be a worry. It doesn't seem to be something that's actually holding any weight. It just seems like you're worrying a lot, like you're thinking a lot. So I just want to tell you guys that. But what I see here, though, with the 2 of Wands and the Knight of Swords, that you guys have certain standards you want met in a relationship. You could have high standards, or maybe people just tell you that and you're really just looking for something that isn't really that high of standards, but other people seem to think it is, you know. So I want to say this for those of you who are single. I feel like you want something certain in a relationship. Like maybe this person has to have a certain level of intelligence, or they're doing something to you that's interesting. Like they're interesting enough to be in a relationship with. That is something that's going to give you security. So this is something you're afraid you might not find. So that could be why you're feeling insecure, or there's this worry because without this, you feel like you can't have a secure feeling in a relationship. And for those of you who are in a relationship, I feel like it could be you are uncertain because things are picking up the pace in the relationship, and you're not sure if you feel secure enough to move forward yet. So overall, I feel like there's just a lot of uncertainty and worry, but it's not something that there's a lot of weight behind. I just want to say that once again. I think this could just be, you know, you guys in your head a little bit, but I'm going to put down some more cards so we can get some more insight into this. Okay, and with these cards here, we have the waiting game, disruption, new beginnings, throat chakra, spirituality, and innocence. So what I feel here is that some of you guys might feel that you're waiting for something to happen in your relationship, or if you're single, you might feel like you're waiting for someone to come along. Overall, there's kind of like this stuck energy, but with disruption, which represents the Tower, and new beginnings, which represents the Fool from the traditional tarot deck, I feel like with the Tower and the Fool paired together, there's going to be a sudden energy shift, an energy change. Something is going to shift very quickly for you guys, and that's going to lead to more fresh energy coming through with the Fool, more things happening spontaneously. I also feel like for those of you guys who are single, you could actually try to be more spontaneous yourself, like try to go more places, try to do new things, go on more adventures. That's going to help you have less stagnation with this. Also, I feel like for some of you guys, if you pick this pile, you might have some troubles with anxiety or like social anxiety. So like by doing this too, it's going to help that and give you experience and practice so you don't have that as much. Because when you have like anxiety or issues like that, a lot of people think it's helped by not feeling that, but it's actually helped sometimes, you know, in your own pace, of course, like don't rush to do this. But if you go more places and do more things slowly and you feel that feeling and you expose yourself to it, it can kind of help you get used to the feeling and break that cycle. So that's not for everyone, but for some of you guys watching this, I know that is just a message from the universe to reassure you, like, you know, you're doing the right thing. Don't worry, like take the time you need to work through this. But I also feel here with the throat chakra card, whether you're single or in a relationship, you're going to feel that you're able to speak up more. So I feel like some of these anxieties are going away, like you're improving with that. So that's something that's really positive, and that's going to help your love relationships because you're going to be able to express yourself more directly, more clearly here. Throat chakra, I know it's not 100% related to intuition, but it makes me feel like if you're feeling the need to speak up or say something, you're going to do that to your partner. Or if you're single, you're going to be able to speak to more people who could potentially be partners for you. So this is an area you're going to experience a lot of development in love relationships, is communication, intuition. This is going to potentially happen with this shift of being more spontaneous, having something sudden happened and it changes everything up for you guys. With spirituality and innocence, I feel like you guys are having a lot of spiritual development, which is why you're questioning things. So if you're in a relationship, maybe you're questioning like, how does this relationship spiritually fulfill me? What am I doing? What is my partner doing? That's like lifestyle wise, that's like spiritually in alignment with your beliefs. Or you could be changing your lifestyle with your partner and questioning how you guys can work and do things differently to match this. If you are single, I feel like you could have a period alone previously. That's why there's this waiting game card, like this waiting energy, is that the universe had a period of time for you where you had a lot more spiritual development, maybe some isolation away from other people before you get into a relationship to help prepare you for that relationship, which I feel like that's kind of an annoying message to hear, but that's what I'm picking up here. But I feel like you guys are going to have this breakthrough, and you're going to have more fun and lightheartedness with that Fool New Beginnings card. Things are changing, but I know with that energy is like there's that period of waiting, but I just want you guys to know that will be over soon, and you're going to experience a lot of fun with that innocence card, like things just happening a little bit more freely, not planned. But you guys also have to take an initiative here to try to do more things in your life to make that happen. Whether you're single or in a relationship, you need to take that next step where you're doing more to have things start to change more quickly for you. So that was your reading, group number 4. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, consider subscribing and liking the video. I'd really appreciate that. Let me know what you thought about the reading in the comments, and I hope to see you guys in another reading. Bye.